Greetings. We are Pleiadians. As we have already mentioned, in any universe that is a zone of free will, everything is permitted by the Prime Creator. Thus, since time does not exist in the form in which you know it, outside of this local sector, events are allowed to develop without outside interference. It seems to you, people, that for a long time there has been no global, cosmic activity on Earth. But on the larger scale of evolution, not much time has passed. It just seems to you that the period was long, because you were locked in the time frame of the Earth. Light carries information, and darkness holds information. So, in the coming time, it will be easy for you to figure out who is who and what is what. As soon as you begin to travel outside the three-dimensional world, all you need to discern is whether it is contained in something light and are you given information, or there is a darkness in front of you, where you are informed incompletely, incorrectly, or completely withhold information. Everything is permitted in this zone, even tyranny. Here everyone is endowed with the potential to create their own reality. Allowing someone to create your reality for you is also a free choice. Most people on Earth allow others to create their realities, dictate to them what their inner world should be. Through frequency control, you were forced to seek answers to questions outside of yourself. Once you start living in accordance with your inner guiding star, without fear of following your intuition, your inner voice, everything around you will also change. This is already happening in many geographic locations on the planet. Just as there are paths along which thought flies around the Earth, there are paths along which thought spreads throughout the universe. The creative rays of the cosmos are an integral part of the intergalactic system, which directs the thought energy arising from your beliefs into other dimensions of existence. The goal of evolution, of course, is individual freedom, sovereignty and independence in conditions of planetary unity. Not everyone will be able to complete the transition to a new stage of awareness. Not everyone is currently at a vibration frequency that strives for harmony. There are also people on Earth who will feel a state comparable to ecstasy when they find a new power, a higher power. At this time, the members of the family of light who have infiltrated the planet will create their own planetary sphere, their own Earth. Perhaps you think that each person, as he develops, comprehends spiritual values. You think so because you yourself understand or believe in the existence of the spiritual. But this is not always true. It is entirely possible to learn to skillfully manipulate matter and realities without understanding deep spiritual connections. It is very important that you internalize this thought. You can find out whether these entities are from the light or not, and you know this from the depths of your heart. As you accept and investigate the events in which you have participated, you will have a deeper understanding of what is happening on the planet at this moment in time. Currently, a cacophony of chaotic melodies sounds over the planet, and each of them has its own purpose. The main goal of your development at the moment is to gain strength so that, with full awareness of what is happening in your reality, you retain the sovereignty of your individuality. Then yourself will be able to choose your individual path through reality with crystal clarity. We want to ask each of you to commit to living a cleaner, more flawless life. We ask all of you to take responsibility for the areas of your life that you are afraid to even look at. We want each of you to act as if he clearly knows what is going on. Act as if you feel that you are being led by a divine hand, with every decision you make. Trust that you are always in the right place at the right time. Say to yourself, everything I do is selected for me in such a way as to allow me to grow spiritually most rapidly, passing into a higher state of consciousness, reaching the heights of evolution. We really want you to act this way all the time. You are the key to the living library. Humanity is involved in a very interesting process. With the help of your imagination, you can send instructions to your own brain with the intention of activating those nerve centers that contribute to the development of your imagination. Each cell has the potential to release knowledge, and your cells await the moment you guide them with your imagination. When you allow society, family and education to direct the flow of your worldview, when feelings of guilt or duty constantly vibrate in your field, your body responds to these programs. Bringing memories of other times and places into your current reality brings together your importance. Life. This unity promotes healing by helping you understand the reason why you have brought yourself into a state of unhealthy. You will begin to move towards your goal and, most likely, at this point, it will be associated with an acceleration of the transition to higher frequencies vibrations, transmission of the high frequencies that you are transforming to those who follow you, clarifying them, using them for healing and stabilizing it for all mankind. When each of you can keep constantly, invariably the frequency of information, the frequency of knowledge and light, without regularly falling into hysterics, and it will be possible to rely on your constancy. You will be able to fix this frequency of vibration on the planet. This frequency is easily recognizable. A person often cannot determine exactly where a given frequency is coming from, but it is recognizable and is already recognized. That is why attempts have already begun to change this vibration frequency. You will see a variety of ways to control frequencies and manipulate consciousness wherever you look. But now your eyes will open and you can see this control without illusion. By opening to what you are, you will open up to many auspicious opportunities. Using will and intention, call for the discovery of the secret of the legends of the earth, through all people and their legends. Having learned to believe your whole body, then ask, is this true? Is this fiction? Remember, truth is always based on your experience and your views. Ground yourself with light's common sense and pay attention to the lessons of everyday life. You can transform into a beautiful receptive human being. As a human being, know that you are here to live, and everything that you meet in everyday life is the lessons of being. You can turn your lessons into toxic poisons, or you can find the frequency of love within yourself and turn all situations into lessons of love. Everything depends only on you, and this is your every second choice. By sharing ideas with you, we take the opportunity to switch your mind to a deeper study. Reading our words, understand that they contain hidden meanings and codes. Like hidden meanings and codes in the rays of the sun, the language contains a large number of ways of expression and understanding. Codes are everywhere, and as you expand your consciousness and discover the uniqueness of each person in their own experience of creating the world, you will see the speech and expressions of each person in a completely different light. Get to know yourself, believe in yourself, and establish a code of integrity based on responsibility and reliability. Remember, responsibility is your ability to respond to being. Do not run away from what you have created, for honesty will be needed everywhere. As you are in the process of self-discovery, build your foundation on love. This is your business card, your document. Many lessons come to you as you explore the corridors of time and the stream of being that urges you to understand who you are and wake up to a greater participation in your surroundings. You would not be here now if the process of grounding information and the transfer of energy to the earth would not be so important. You need to become a hollow conductor of the energy of the cosmos, a kind of pipeline. When you know that you have entered an altered flow and that information, healing energy, ecstasy, or a sense of spiritual growth is being transmitted to you, feel like a guide. Conduct energy through yourself. Acknowledge and realize that this state is inherent in being in many dimensions. Register this process with your consciousness, but do not analyze it. Let the energy just pass through you to earth, and you will see the meaning of the situation later. Message from the Pleiadians.